is destroying young men. Like just
No.
totally masturbation.
No.
All of that. I agree with everything that McQueen said. And you know, the majority of children and 13, 12, 13, 14 teenagers, their children are addicted to it's that dopamine hit that they get.
What you got?
You know?
I just wanted to go off the like banning I do think that addiction it can be like a bad thing, and I understand that because the guy when now he put me on this like this whole thing of like him in the past. Anyways, I'm just speaking my personal experience. My mother, she for me, she's really similar to me. She went to school, she got kicked out, she couldn't afford it, so she started dancing to afford school, and then she danced until she got her PhD. She paid off no student debt. She paid off all of her student debts from dancing, from start to PhD from Ivy League school,
and guess
right?
What? Your mother...
And she became a college professor. Now she works for the. She works for the government. I'm not gonna say which section of her name, anything like that. But she worked. She danced so she could afford to do that. So I'm not gonna say I agree with the addiction. I understand that, but it's the same as any other addiction. Like people will blame, like even just regular addiction, they'll blame it on the addict and be like, well, maybe they shouldn't have started doing drugs. Maybe they shouldn't have started doing porn. Maybe they shouldn't have started dancing. Maybe they shouldn't have started watching porn like that. You know what I mean? It's like any addiction. It's like you could blame the person who's addicted to it for like, maybe you shouldn't have started on that. But it's like everything. Everything's gonna be oversaturated anyways. Drug addiction,
I have a son.
Porn
right?
addiction.
I have a son. If I was an alcoholic, or I lacked ambition, or I was just inadequate as a man, and my son adopted my same nature, and he was drinking and smoking and was inadequate as a man, I would feel ashamed as a father. I'm letting you know. Your mother should feel ashamed as a mother because you literally adopted all of her behaviors and her nature, and that's what led you to the stripper pole. You just proved our point correct, where she was on a stripper pole doing things, and you adopted that same nature and been on a pole. So remember, we talking about worshiping materialism, right? Yeah. She did all of that for a better job, for all of this, but guess what? It led her daughter to make the same mistakes that she made.
Only because, okay, I do agree with you, like, halfway, but it's, like, not everybody. My mom couldn't, same way with me, like, I had to leave school because I couldn't afford it, and then I started dancing so I could. I took a gap year, I'm about to start this year, but I said in my gap year.
Yeah, anyways, I see what you're saying, yeah.
But I'm about to start school again. Anyways, sometimes, like, you are born into situations where it's like you can change your outcome, but sometimes you have to do things you don't necessarily want. Like my mom, I don't want to dance either to pay for my college. I don't want to dance for any of this. I don't want to do OnlyFans.
I got you, baby girl. Listen, I'm saying that you can make a decision to change your outcomes from a materialistic view. Mm-hmm. That's because you're worshiping material, right? You can't change your reality based on your internal view, your morality. So at some point, your morality has to supersede the hedonistic and degenerate behavior. That's all I'm saying. So it didn't matter all of the things that your mother accomplished. You still follow and made the same choices that she made.
But that's only because, like,
no, I'll tell you, look, this is why it's because.
I don't want to know.
It's because of this. It's because influence creates thinking, and thinking creates behavior. Your mother was your prime influence.
Yeah, but I didn't know. Like, I didn't know she was dancing until after I started to know.
Look, I got you, baby. Look, you don't have to know. It's because it's behaviors. I could say let's say I am a
dealer.
Not only that. Let's say I'm a liar. I'm a liar. It's very simple. I want to speak to you about behaviors and how people can all sense it, right? Yeah. Why can we all sense? We just know someone that gives off used carsman sales vibes. Because it's like they move around, they jittery, they lie a lot. They make up stories, they elaborate on all of these stories, and we know because they always got that story like, yo, one time, you know, I had that Benz pulled up. Nigga, you ain't have no Benz. Why you telling this story about this? You trying to convince me to buy something. We know the used car salesman vibes. So it's not about the material. I'm saying it's about what's on the inside. And I'm telling you that what was on your mother's inside, when someone is making choices, right? The choice is here. Before they made the choice, they had to think about it, right? And thinking about things, your mannerisms and the way you move, even before you make that choice, is gonna be showing off. Even like sometimes you already know that your man could be cheating. You're like, he acting a little funny. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't do this right. He ain't like, something was a little off on him. He got this look in his eye. Like, you kind of know. You get that intuition. You kind of just feel like he was texting another girl. He's with another girl. And sometimes you're right, ladies. You get what I'm saying? But the reason why you're right is because he's expressing his thoughts outwardly even before he even made it sometimes. Yeah. And that's the same thing that your mother was doing, expressing her behaviors. You ain't never have to know she was on a stripper pole. But her mannerisms and just the way she moved around by raising you, her incongruency, her, oh yeah, baby, you got to go here at this time and this time and this time because she on a pole at these times. Well, why is Auntie watching me? Well, Auntie watching you because your mother on that pole. So you get what I'm saying? So all of these little things you adopted and that's what led you to the pole. It's the things sometimes that we can't even see, but our other senses pick up on it.
Yeah, that's really understandable, but like, trust me, I understand, and I agree with like a lot of the points you guys are saying. Like, I do, but at the end of the day, it's like sometimes I worked at Dunkin' for 2 years. I made pretty good money there, and I kept doing that through college. But it wasn't putting me through it. That's why I got kicked out of the school I was at because I couldn't keep up with the bills I was paying. Even though I had scholarships, I had grants, I had everything.
Let me ask you one question real quick, right? And the three of you ladies, actually you two, you're not on OnlyFans, are you?
I am.
Okay, the three of y'all. Real quick question. Would you ever date a man seriously that is subscribed to your OnlyFans? Yes or no?
Depends.
No.
Okay, no here. No. Okay. And what it depend on?
That's a great question.
Well, if I already knew him
just the fact that you have to say depends, we'll take that as a no. And I'm saying that the reason why you wouldn't date those men is because you know that for them viewing what you're doing, you would never take them serious because what you're doing is demonic.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's truly what it is. So it's like, why would I take this nigga seriously if I'm like what?
That's a great girl. That was great.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. I would not take them seriously.
No, I agree.
Just the way you broke that down.
You have to realize, like, it is what it is at the end.
Oh yeah, it is what it is.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I have a question. So if you guys wouldn't take a man seriously who would subscribe to you,
it's different.
And this is not me saying this in a negative way. How do you expect men of quality who have values and dignity and who cherish women to take you seriously?
I have a man right now who he's so good. I haven't danced. See, every OnlyFans is different, right? Some girls only do like lingerie pictures. Some girls do like full porn. I don't do porn. I don't do anything like that. Everything is by myself. I don't show too much. Anything like that. I have a man right now who takes care of me. I haven't danced at the club. I haven't seen Sugar Daddy. I don't do anything since I met this dude because you need like a providing dude to get you. I don't want to say you need a providing dude to get you out of that, but for me personally, it's like I found a guy. Like, I don't need to go to the club because or see anybody else or really focus on all the extra shit just because I already have a man who's taking care of me. And
let me ask you a question.
But do you think that with what you're doing, you could get the highest quality man you could possibly get if you're doing OnlyFans?
Not at all.
Yeah, I was going to say that. So that tells me already.
I'm already knowing I can't get
your guy, I already know your guy, right? Your guy that you're in a relationship, he's inadequate as a man. He's just inadequate as a man. Because how it works is very simple. How it works is different from women because women are born with their value. Men have to create their value. So you just got a whole lot of options. Life is fine. You're living in kind of like La La Land, which it's okay because you're a woman. And men recreate this safe life so you can live in La La Land. And actually, to be truthfully, sometimes we want y'all to live in La La Land.
That's where I want to live too.
I call
I'm
it
in La La
frolicking
Land.
freely through flowers and La La
Yeah,
Land.
so I'm saying this. The reason why I know that your man is an inadequate man is because he but he took a girl, he gave a woman a serious commitment that's on OnlyFans and on a stripper pole as well, right? No?
Not
Okay,
since
not
I've been chilling with him. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
got you.
like since if I'm fucking with somebody who's like,
I got you. Let me finish real
providing
quick.
for me, then I don't need to like do that. Like, I'll still do things on my own. Like, I still have other things other than OnlyFans, dancing, and sugar and stuff like that.
I just want to go to the reason why
I mean?
I already knew he was inadequate, because men, we got to go on a journey to get some intolerance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Natural men, all men were usually very tolerant of females' inadequacies, meaning that we kind of just, we don't have a whole lot of standards for a woman because we haven't built up the intolerance to be look at a woman and be like, oh yeah, I'm not going to take that. And the reason why is because competence leads to accomplishments, which then creates confidence, right? And when a man is truly confident, genuine confidence, not that used car salesman confidence, you could see it, right? And then he has options. And with options, he has an abundance mindset. And once he has that abundance mindset, he has the ability to be intolerant of your behaviors. The reason why your dude is accepted your behaviors because he doesn't have the ability to get a chick that ain't on OnlyFans.
You got it twisted.
And no. You could be a pretty girl, right? You could be a pretty girl. Pretty, but she's on OnlyFans. She's doing things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. But another guy that has an abundance mindset and options, he can get the same girl just like you that's not on OnlyFans, and guess what? He's gonna take that chick.
And guess what? So my dude, shouts out Hill Mike, shouts out Hill Mike, and he's a streamer.
Shouts out.
He
W Hill Mike.
Yeah, he gets like
W Hill Mike.
yeah, W fucking Hill Mike in chat. Anyways,
L Mike.
That's your boyfriend?
and he's not my boyfriend, but it's exclusive. I know he's not fucking other bitches. I know because I'm there. Like, I'm with him like almost every single day.
Brian, let me ask you a question. Does he love you?
He told me.
Do you think he loves you?
Good question.
He actually told me he did today.
Okay, does he love you or does he love you? Because it's two different things.
No, because I didn't give him. I didn't give him pussy for the first 2 months we were talking, just because like the field I'm in, like that's usually what dudes expect, and I already know that. So like in real life, like I might do OnlyFans, I might be dancing, but that doesn't mean like I have a super high body count. That's a big.
No, I'm not saying
like that's just
a misconception.
Yeah, it's just a really big misconception.
Do you want to hear something interesting?
Yeah, we actually not saying.
You want to hear something interesting? If he loved you, you wouldn't be on OnlyFans. Because when a man truly loves a woman, there's certain you guys are just.
But it depends what you do on OnlyFans. Point,
like to the T, like.
You can do porn, you can do lingerie pictures. Period. You know what I mean? Like it's
even that though.
Really, a man that's built himself to a certain level won't tolerate certain pictures on Instagram.
Okay,
won't tolerate your Instagram being on public, really. Right?
Well,
just like you not tolerating them broke dudes, just like you not tolerating those guys that's not confident, you're not tolerating those inadequate men is because you got options. You got an abundance mindset. You know that you don't have to tolerate that is because you can get a more masculine guy or a guy that has some money to, kind of cater to you. But guess what? Guys, we don't live that type of lifestyle. Most guys are just born very tolerant of females' inadequacies because we don't have the options. But look, let me get, McQueen, you want to wrap up on that? You had anything?
Go ahead.
The only reason is just because like I know I posted it, so I don't know if any of Mike's viewers watch it. Me and Mike, it's different because every situation is different. So I understand like broadly, you guys are right. Like broadly, maybe if I was dating somebody regular, but he's like a social media, he's a kick streamer. So he I'm not saying like top kick streamer, but like he's pretty kick streams. Every single kick stream, he always invites over girls. Even when I'm over there. Like his whole niche is like inviting over like baddie, like OF, it's like not even just OF, but like just inviting to his party stream. But I'm always there, like he'll talk to other. So you're saying
that the reason I got you. You're saying that the reason why you saying that he's not really accepting me because he doesn't have options. This is kind of his niche and what he does.
Yeah,
so he's used to the girls that's making content and stuff like that. Yeah, and all I'm saying is that. Trust and believe if he had true options, and not only that, it's two things. It's like this, right? when you have an abundance mindset and you got it from you had to take steps, because some people can just kick stream, but they ain't build up no character. You're not building up character as a man kick streaming. You're not building up a character as a man doing some type of media content and stuff like that. That doesn't build up character for a man, right? So when you build up that character and you go through the competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. What is competence? Well, to be competent, right? Well, that comes from intelligence. That comes from discipline. You need to be competent. You're getting things done. You're goal-oriented. And then you'll have some accomplishments. This is all the building up the character process. You have some accomplishments. Then guess what? When you got some accomplishments, you sitting back and you got that genuine confidence. And you ain't tolerating no chick that's doing OnlyFans or on a stripper pole as your main chick. You may smash them and may have some fun. I'm saying that those kick streamers ain't build up that character. So, and not only that, he doesn't understand his value. That's the other thing. A man that doesn't understand his value, all I'm saying is this, a man that doesn't understand his value, that nigga let a woman run. Will Smith is a prime example. Will Smith is a prime example. Everyone wanted to be like Mike Larry and a Prince, you know what I mean? Everyone wanted to be the Fresh Prince, but meanwhile, his woman is sleeping with August Alsina, doing all of this type of crazy stuff because he doesn't understand his value. That's just how it is.
Can I give an example just to expand on that, Cooley, please? So there's this book called The Art of Seduction. It's written by Robert Greene. And they talk about two seducers, right? Yep. They talk about Casanova and they talk about Don Juan, right? Or Don John. So Don John slept with thousands of women, right? Where Casanova only slept with hundreds. But this is the difference between these two men. You guys probably think, well, I mean, he's just sleeping with a woman. What's the difference, right? Casanova slept with like princesses and governors' daughters and things like that, right? Don Juan slept with thousands of random women, right? You could tell a lot about a man by the caliber of woman he attracts. OnlyFans women, I'm sorry to say this, but you guys are low value women, especially in the dating marketplace, in the sexual marketplace. A lot of women associate high value in a woman with their education and their ability to produce finances, right? That's not what it is. Same thing with a man. Like, you guys are attracting low caliber men, and you tell a lot. The same way as like you are the people you hang around with. Same way when you attract the opposite sex, you are the kind of person you attract. And a man who's attracting OnlyFans women, you just proved it. Mike, whatever, what was his name? Michael.
That's
what?
OnlyFans. Like, there's bitches who got whole law degrees that go to on his streams. You know?
Cool,
But
but
anyways,
it's the morality.
Yeah,
The morality aspect of it. Like the kind of caliber of man is a reflection of the kind of caliber women he's attracting. So no, you're with a low value man. He might be a high earner, might make a lot of money, but value when it comes to what makes up a man, like he was explaining earlier, a man knows his value unless he doesn't have the value or he's unaware of his value.
Yeah,
I think he's great, so I think it's
that's
high
totally
value.
true.
Yeah,
you know,
fair enough.
that's
It's
true.
really high
That's
value
good.
to me,
No,
though.
truthfully, that's good that you look at your man in that light, and we're not trying to change that at all.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, because it's always better
He
for the
treats me
woman
high
to like.
value, I treat him.
Okay, yeah, it's always better for the woman to like the man more than he likes her, but I would still argue that. I still think that he likes you more than you like him. You think so?
I think he does like me more like him.
Yeah, it's gonna.
But,
It's not that.
I do
That's
like
a damn
him.
shame. You just admitted that.
But that's only because I don't like seeing
You admitted
him
he
with, I don't like
pedophiles
seeing
me.
women bitches. He never sees me with dudes. Like, I don't like on my OnlyFans. I have zero content with dudes. I do everything by
Would you
myself.
say that
I
you
don't
run
make
the relationship?
Huh?
Would you say that you run the relationship?
No, it's really equal between us. Like I said, he's like,
Okay, let's say if he said, "Baby girl, I want you to stop doing OnlyFans today." Would you stop?
yeah, I would for him specifically.
Wait, what's his name?
His
Mike?
name is Mike.
Mike, camera on me. Mike, if you watching, you know you don't really want her to sell her cheeks online.
Yeah,
for
he doesn't want
$10.99.
me to, and he said that.
So okay.
He
so
rather,
stop it
but
there.
that's why I stopped dancing. I haven't danced since we started taking each other seriously. I haven't danced. I like I said before, I have like sugar dads. I haven't seen any of them. Like, and none of that.
And
I
this is
still
all I'm
do
saying.
OnlyFans, but even then, it's like I
got
don't
you.
make porn, and I
No,
don't
I got you. I
like.
feel you. All I'm saying is very simple, right? The fact that you just admitted that he likes you more than you like him, the fact that you just admitted that he doesn't want you to be on OnlyFans, but you're still doing it, that tells me that you run the relationships relationship and you wear the boxers. Do you have boxers under that? Stand up for us real quick. I'll just mess with
I
you.
don't.
But listen, look, I'm going to get to the super chats. This is fun. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you